Welcome everyone. Welcome to the last video of this learning series. This video will be very exciting because till this point we learned how to make an AI invoice processor. We deployed uh, basically we did a local setup. Like we run the local server and we had like local URL that we used to test it like end to end. Um, so in this video, especially instead of using the local server link, basically for the local server, you need to go to terminal, and in the terminal you have to run the command to spin up the server, and that server will be running on your local terminal. Once you close that terminal, the server will be closed and you cannot make it live forever. And that URL only will be will be accessed by you. You cannot, others cannot access that. Um, so in this video, we are actually deploying this entire project into the production. So anyone on the internet can access this project. And so let's walk through first of all. So in order to deploy to this production, we are using the Docker, like containerized Docker. The Docker will build an image for our project. So the benefit of this the production deployment is that let's say there are 1,000 people simultaneously are trying to access my website, my project, and they are like uploading their invoices. Like let's say there are 1,000 people uploading their invoices. You just need to go and I just need to uh, I don't need to worry about anything. My code is deployed into the container Docker container via Docker container, and they can just I can serve them like the Google Cloud platform will serve them. So the second thing is push to cloud run. Basically, in this video, we'll talk about how to deploy, and there is like a one command deploy um, process. Like we just need to run one command and it will start deployment. And as I mentioned earlier, it's an auto scaling. 1,000 users and there are 2,000 users. The all the scaling problems will be handled, or the all the scaling hassles will be handled by the Google Cloud. So it will scale based on the request, and it will it will handle all the HTTPS requests. So it will be secured by default. And in our GitHub, the file called deploy.sh, you just need to run this command and it will deploy it. So let's go through that file first. So in this file, first of all, what this file will do, we will load our environment, and once we load our environment, we'll validate that our environment is loaded or not. Our project ID variable, location variable, everything is there or not. So we'll just print it out, and then the first command that we are executing is gcloud builds submit. So first of all, we'll create a build. The build that will basically will be used, that image will be used to deploy. So we are first of all we are creating an image. It's a G cloud cloud CLI. So and the second command is to actually run the deploy. This is a one stop command, and we provide the image name that we have created earlier. So gcr.io project invest. This is the Docker image that we have created first. We built an image and we use that image and we use the region, allows an authenticated. You can change that as well, and all the different configuration like the what is the project ID, bucket name, location, and this will uh, push this code into production on Google. It will push to the Cloud Run. We are using the Cloud Run to do this. Um, that's it, and this will deploy it. So let's do it. Um, I will check the file name bash deploy.sh. When I click it, first of all, we are creating the Docker image. So right now it is building a Docker image. See here, it is being building one Docker image, and then um, once the Docker image is it's being built, After the Docker image is constructed, it will basically like check all the dependencies. And once all the dependencies are installed on the container, and the Docker container is basically a server fleet only. So we have to deploy all our dependencies on the Docker fleet, right? So it's deploying, like it's installing all the dependencies on the Docker fleet. Once the Docker fleet is installed, I'll just it will trigger the Google Cloud Run push, and which will deploy the entire Docker image to the live, and that's uh, that's really awesome. So right now you can see that image is created, and now it's deploying to the Cloud Run. It's setting up the IMA policy, creating a revision because we already have one deployment. So this is creating a revision. So we have different revisions. Let's say something goes wrong and we want to roll back, we can also roll back. And we have our URL. This is our public URL. This is our public URL, and this URL will be accessed by anyone on the internet. And this is live. So if there are 1,000 people accessing this URL, everyone can load it and everyone can upload their invoices and get the output. There we go. We got our we got our project up and running on the local as well, and now it's deployed to production as well, and anyone can use it. Now you can provide this link into your profile that you have built this entire project, the AI invoice processor, and this will be benefit for your career progression. And thank you everyone, all the best. I will provide more series of different productionized applications that you can build with me during the hands-on session, and that will be awesome. Thank you everyone for going through the entire series with me, and best of luck to everyone.